Hello my Jovians, welcome back to my channel. I am Jovita and today I've got a new haircut. Whoop whoop. I finally cut my hair like I mentioned in my hair care video. I wanted to chop it off. I chopped it off. I wanted it shorter actually, but the lady who cut my hair, she said we'll start here. If you want to go shorter, just let me know. And when she finished, I was like, I think we'll stop here. In this video, I will be comparing and reviewing the original beauty blender with a fake ass beauty blender, and I'm also going to give you a quick comment of what I feel about the other versions of beauty blender in the market, including the Real Techniques and the Inglot. I don't know what this thing is called. Blender. So if you'd like to know if it is really worth to splurge your money into the original beauty blender or just get that fake one, please keep watching. Blender, this is what it comes in. The packaging looks like this, and it even has a sticker that says voted as the best tool or something in Allure magazine. But be warned, because I've seen the same exact packaging, same exact coloring, including the sticker in Boots, but it was called the Beauty Miracle something. It is not the original beauty blender. You get the original beauty blender only at Sephora. Please excuse the fact that my beauty blenders are a little tinted with my foundation. Now this is the original beauty blender and this is the fake beauty blender, and it came in the exact same packaging as the original beauty blender. Now this is what it looks like when it is dry. The original beauty blender right at the bat is so super soft even when it is dry. The fake beauty blender, it has a little bit more tension in it, and the color and the look, everything looks very similar. All the pores on the beauty blender itself looks extremely similar to each other. So if I wasn't at Sephora, I honestly wouldn't be able to tell that this is the fake and this is the original. Now here is the Inglot beauty blender against the original beauty blender. This is much larger in size even when dry. This is really hard. As you can see, I can't, like, I'm putting all of my effort and I still can't go all the way, squish it all the way, whereas the original beauty blender goes all the way down to literally nothing. You can see the difference. You can really squish this one effortlessly even when it is dry, but this guy is just so difficult when it is dry. And just for comparison, here is a Real Technique sponge. It is a lot softer than all of the other fake beauty blenders, but this is still nothing in comparison to the original beauty blender, because the original one goes all the way till there and the Real Techniques is just till there. Now I'm gonna go and wet both of these beauty blenders. I'm not really gonna go much into details about these two. In short, Inglot, just don't get it, don't waste your money on it. It's not even cheap and it's absolutely pointless. And the Real Techniques one, it's really not similar to the beauty blender, but of all the cheaper versions of a beauty blender that I've tried, this is the best drugstore version. But in Kuwait, this is about 3.5 and the original beauty blender is 5 KD. I might as well just spend that extra 2 KD and get the original one. Now let's get back to the original and the actual fake beauty blender. I have soaked both the original and the fake beauty blender with water. As you can see, they look very similar to each other. They've expanded in very similar size, but the original beauty blender is still slightly smaller than the fake beauty blender, and the color and everything is pretty much on point. For my foundation, I'm using the NYX DD cream in the color dark shade and the Iman Luxury concealing foundation in the shade clay 2. We're gonna start with the original beauty blender on my left side and just start pouncing it onto my skin. The foundation blends effortlessly into the skin with the original beauty blender. When you use the Real Beauty blender, what happens is that the beauty blender actually molds into the shape of your face effortlessly because it's just so soft, and it really doesn't absorb a lot of product. It does absorb a little bit of product, which I think is crucial to making your skin look really flawless and natural looking instead of having all that product just sit on top of your skin. It is fast, convenient and easy. This pushes your foundation into your skin and takes off that little bit of extra foundation and shine from your, I just put foundation on top of my eyeliner, I don't know why I did that, from your face. And that's it, we are done with. Obviously the foundation gets stained on the beauty blender, and I've noticed that the original beauty blender is way more difficult to actually get properly cleaned. It always leaves a little bit of stain. I'm gonna use the fake beauty blender on the other side. Now this is a lot more denser than the Real Beauty blender, and it's a lot more stiff, you know, it's not as soft and squishy as the real one, so it doesn't really like get into, it doesn't like mold into your face as easily as the real beauty blender. This one goes all the way in and just takes up all those products and blends it all around, but this one is a little bit more difficult but gets the job done. But there are so many different kinds of fake beauty blenders or cheaper versions of the beauty blender in the market. I've tried the Forever 21 and the H&M version, and they were horrible. They were very much like the inglot one, which is literally rubber ball toy. It doesn't mold to your face, you know, you'll be like literally hitting yourself with a piece of rock. But the fake beauty blender is not as good as the real one, but you guys, you know what, it actually does the job. If you ask me, just get the real one. And if you really want to get a much cheaper but authentic drugstore brand, go for the Real Techniques sponge. But it's very different feeling from this. It actually feels like more spongy than this one. This is just flawless. That's it for this video, guys. If you ask me for my personal opinion, I would just choose the original beauty blender over any of the other products, because like I said, it's not really that much more cheaper in Kuwait, I don't know about other parts of the world, than even the Real Techniques. It's just 2 KD difference. I might as well just have like a better quality, not quality, a better version of the sponge. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, please don't forget to give this video a like, because that really means a lot to me and it tells me that you actually liked this video, right? So if you have any other requests, guys, please leave them all down below. I'll try to get to them as much as possible, and I shall see you on my Instagram. Mwah.